Okay, continuing on with our intro topics, you can't really start a management conversation without covering the internal factors, external factors, theory X, theory Y, corporate image, feeding the hog, things like that. Here we have the Hawthorne Effect. Now the thing with Hawthorne Effect is there's different versions. Here's the version I would like for you to think about, and you could go read up on it and hear the other versions. But the question was, does light equal productivity? So the researchers wanted to know that if light in the factory place, you know, think about it, maybe back in the 50s with a dark factory, if they were to add light, would that increase the productivity? So over the weekend, or I guess, they connected what would be similar to maybe a voltage regulator to the lights, so they could manipulate the light levels in the factory setting. So here again, the question is, does light equal productivity? Now, I don't know why, but it's very difficult for students to remember this from semester to semester. I'll ask them the next semester about the Hawthorne Effect, doing a review, and oh, what's that? So maybe with the video, you'll watch it a few times and it'll burn into your head to remember the Hawthorne Effect. It is so important. So they went in, and I believe it was probably back in those, if I've seen the pictures, women in a factory setting back in the day, and that dingy, dim lit factory. So they go in, maybe they introduce themselves and said, "Hi, how are you? Would you like more light?" And the workers said, "Yeah, we would like more light. That would be nice." So the researchers then added to the light levels and noticed what the workers were doing, and they also noticed that soon productivity went up. So at this point, they could say that light is related to productivity. So wait a little while, and they go back, and they say, "Hey, you liked your light. Would you like some more light?" And the workers said, "Yeah, we would appreciate a little bit more light." So the researchers go and turn up the lights, and they wait a little while, productivity goes up. So they, wow, there's something going on here, the light. You can only imagine. They say that this little experiment was flawed. I believe that. But you can imagine they go back again, because productivity's gone up, maybe we could turn up the lights more. So they go and they talk to the workers, and they say, "Hey, how's it going? How are you? Looking good today. How's it going? You know what? I brought you an apple. How do you like it? You like apples? Okay, well, just checking to see if you like the light and if you like some more light." Worker said, "Yeah, we want some more light." Results, productivity went up again. So at this point, again, we can conclude that maybe there's something going on here. Then they go back. You can imagine over a couple of weeks, maybe even months. They go back and say, "Hey, I think you like the apple. I brought you another apple. Looking good today. How's it going? Boy, things are really getting done. I think you've made some changes around here. You like that? I bought an apple for your kid. How are the kids doing?" You know, all of this. So then they said, "Would you like some more light?" They said, "It's too bright in here. It's hurting our eyes." "Oh, well, I'm so sorry that it's hurting your eyes. We'll go turn it down for you. We want you to be comfortable now." So then they turned down the lights. What do you think happened? Well, productivity went up again. See, when all of this was going on, they started to solve problems. The attitudes changed. Yeah, more work got done. And they started to work as a team, and they were more productive. So was it due to the lights, or was there something else going on? I think, and the lesson that I take from this is that it was about attention. Sure, they could have used some more light, but it's not the light. They got attention. When the researchers came in, they screwed the experiment up and showed that they cared. In the past, the workers were suffering from alienation, and they took care of that. They gave them attention, showed they cared. They treated them like humans who had feelings. And I think the power distance went down and self-esteem went up. They started to feel good about themselves. They were happy because somebody had given them attention and showed that they cared. Self-esteem, they're happy. They probably started improving, and pride went up. All of these things. So they started caring. So is it light equals productivity? I don't think so. I think it's attention equals attention. I think it's caring equals caring. Treating people like humans resulted in this, which resulted in this. These are basic human needs. These basic human needs were being addressed. These people were a starving army. Nobody showed they cared. Nobody gave them attention. Their self-esteem was low. The job sucked. Then somebody stepped in and showed that they cared, and all of a sudden, they start being proud of what they do. Hey, let's clean this place. Hey, let's fix that for, People, they gave us attention. Maybe we'll start caring about what gets done at work. So we have to, as HR people, think about the basic human needs of people. Instead of just focusing on the money and not giving the employees attention, maybe we should focus on the employees who will care and put attention and engagement into their work, and then the customers will be happy, and then the cash will come. If we just focus on the cash and leave the employees out, is any of this going to get done? I don't think so. Also, as HR people, possibly as self-employed owner of a business or being in the HR department, have you shown you cared? It doesn't have to cost anything. It can be free. It can be free. I mentioned about the perks, where the company went around and our people started coming to the company. The word got around, hey, we got 40 employees. You got to make a profit margin, but would you find any benefit in giving our employees 10% off on Thursdays? That little thought, even though you don't use the perk or you don't go to the store, shows that you care. And you can't expect an employee to care about you if you don't care about them and show it. So we have the perks. Flexibility also, some consideration. The kid's sick, be flexible. That little shuttle ride, if your place, like you have a resort out in the woods, that little gets everybody to work on time. It shows that you care. It makes life easier for them. They're not waiting on the bus. What about the gym? Several places around town have gyms. People can work out and feel healthy and good about themselves. It shows that you care. You're investing in their health. What you gonna do? You focus on the money or focus on the employees who will focus on the customers and bring in the cash? Good stuff.